Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today, well, we're off down from Conure Village. Wow, that view is to die for, that's for sure. All the way down to downtown Paphos, to the harbour area, our normal stomping ground, and we're going to go meet a bunch of superstars, and we'd like you to come with us. The girl in charge of the boat, the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Ochin, Gracivia Lebouf.
Oh, poor me. Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again.
And again. What's with the poor me?
Because I'm in charge.
Because you're in charge of the ship. Yeah. Let's hope we can have a nice, pleasant, calm drive. Let's go. Right, we are exiting Conure Village, and look at that view. As I was saying, absolutely to die for. The temperature has dropped that little bit, and the humidity has gone away, which gives us an absolutely, truly spectacular view of the blue Mediterranean Sea over yonder. The sun is gleaming in the sky and it's sending its golden rays across that sea. So give us 10 minutes, stick with us, and we're going to be down and we're going to give you that great view to the rear of the castle, and you're going to catch the sun as it leaves its final rays before it starts on its descent off to Cato, Australia.
It was a weather forecast, Mr. Paul, and it was my part of the video.
I was just talking about the sun setting, not the weather. That's your job.
No, you said humidity. You said.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, Dave Jono. Here comes the weather forecast.
Next time.
Next time? You can give him the weather forecast. He's waiting now with anticipation.
No, not now.
Not now. Come back in the next video and I'll receive you the booth. We'll strut the promenade and give you the weather forecast, and it's perfect. The temperature, as I say, is breaking slowly now, and the humidity is vanishing away, which means we are truly in paradise. Why are we going in the ditch, Gracivia Lebouf?
What is ditch?
That's on the side there.
Oh.
Yes. You focus on the driving,
Really?
keep both hands on the steering wheel,
Yes.
and stop thinking about the clothes shops and the hat shops.
Okay.
And the sunglasses shops.
Okay.
Here we go. Stick with us. Here we go. That is possibly one of the greatest views that luckily we get to see 2 to 3 times a day as we commute down to paradise, which is downtown Paphos. It's a great view tonight. Try and keep the car straight, Gracivia Lebouf. I'm telling you, we could be on for another domestic, Sir Stuart. But hopefully the making up bit will be even better. Right, we're entering the Conure Village. So this is the newer part of Conure, and if you were to take a left just down here, you would go into the older part of Conure, which is quite a nice old village. It's got some quite nice, oldie, windy, narrow streets, but if you're driving a car, be very careful, because unfortunately there will be someone coming the other way, and they're not probably that careful. Stick with us. Here we go. As we get over this speed bump, again, you're going to get a great view because we're just on the right platitude to be able to see out to that blue Mediterranean Sea. There's a delivery. Someone's delivered a takeaway to someone. Catch him up, Booth. Let's see what it is.
Of them, by the way.
There's hundreds of them whizzing around. But it's the same in most towns and cities now. There's lots of gumbarus on these little scooters racing around for Deliveroo, Pizza Hut, anything. Who's that? Who's that? Can't even see it. Get closer. Let's run him over.
No.
That's who he's got on the back. Unfortunately, he's empty. It's the Riganato Grill. Now, if you want a nice tasty souvlaki kebab, that's where you go. It's to the rear of Shoebox Shops, which is in downtown Paphos, and it's to the rear of, shall we say, the mayor's office actually, and there's a big school there and the law court. So if you go around that area, you will find that grill house, and it's a very nice grill house indeed. It does very good food. We've had a takeaway from there 2 or 3 times. So this guy now is heading back to collect his next takeaway.
Maybe he's been to mayor.
I don't think the mayor lives in Conure.
You never know.
I'm not sure where he lives.
The mayor's obviously got 3 or...
Well, he probably has. Yeah, he's got a few houses. He's got a couple of bob, that's for sure. Anyway, stick with us. Here we are. To the left-hand side, sorry, right-hand side, never know left or right, is the Conure Taverna, founded in 2020. And before that was the Conure Kiosk, and there was also a barber shop on the left-hand side. That's what was confusing me, because I don't need a barber, because I haven't got any hair. Well, not yet, anyway.
Oh, I think I'm going to send you back to first class of the school.
First class of the school?
Yeah.
Please explain in plain English.
You have to start learning left and right.
Left and right. Well, I'm left-handed, so in general, left-handed people are confused.
Really?
Or as my teachers used to say, it's a sign of the devil. And my grandmother used to confirm that as well. Can we drive a bit slower, by the way?
Yes.
Because even with stabilisation on this camera...
What he's
well, he's a gumbaro, isn't he? Get in the inside lane. Get in the inside lane. then you haven't got to wait behind this gun barrel. Come on, get round him. I tell you, the driving skills are, well, absolutely terrible. But stick with us. Hopefully we'll get down to Cato Paphos in one piece. Go on, use him as a shield. Go on. Oh my God. Right, there we are. Cutting across that lane, then we'll cut across that lane. She has lived in Cyprus for 22 years, so we must forgive her some of her driving.
I've learned of them.
We have any indication today?
Oh yes.
Are we?
I forgot.
That's that thing there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will next time.
Stick with us. Right, here we go. Alpha Mega coming up on the right hand side. And before long, well, this is a bit of a tree-lined avenue or a bush-lined avenue, and it's the same avenue that's going to join the avenue down to Paphos after the Debenhams. Can we go a bit slower?
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus, mother of God.
55.
We're in a 50, yeah, we're in a 50 and you're in about 70 odd. See, she's not paying the bill. That's the problem. This is the problem. Jeremy, Simon, you understand? Panamaish, as they say.
The bill of air conditioning.
The bill of anything. You're never paying the bill.
Okay.
Notice.
Of course.
So stick with us. There we go.
Therefore I'm a woman.
Therefore
Woman
I'm a
shouldn't
woman.
pay.
Woman shouldn't pay the bill. There we are. A very liberated woman, that's for sure. Right, to the left-hand side is McDonald's. Coming up here was the former Paphos Mall. That closed down around about 2012 when the company went bankrupt. And now it's going to be opening up as the new Super DIY Home Centre and also the ERA Superstore, which is like a department store. It was the former Debenhams.
Next century.
Next century. No, quite soon actually.
Really?
And then down at the bottom here, in the distance, we've got a Hyundai car dealer on our left-hand side, and he also sells Volvos. But just coming up where those buses are, that is the main car park to the current Home Centre DIY Centre. But they're going to knock that one down, and they're going to build a superstore underground with multi-underground car parking. And on top of that, literally on top of that, they're going to build a 27-storey skyscraper with apartments starting off at €1 million plus.
It's forbidden in Cyprus.
Well, it's not, because they're going to build it. 27 stories, so obviously even the 4th or 5th story probably will get a plage view. So the 27th story, well, that will be getting a view of Plato. I would imagine so. And even Nicosia, as far as Nicosia.
Oh.
Anyway, here we are. This is the downtown former Debenhams roundabout. No one's ever called it the ERA roundabout. So till the day we die, that's the Debenhams roundabout. If you go left, you go out to Yeroskipu, and eventually on the old road you will get to the airport. If you go right, you will go into uptown Mesa Paphos, and we're going to go straight over. And there's Toy Box, a big Russian-owned toy shop, sells toys for anyone. Obviously, you don't have to be a Russian speaker. Sells all sorts of toys. And now we are on the tree-lined avenue.
I was thinking, what
were you
sort of
thinking?
English Mr. Paul is talking?
You've stolen most of my English.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I probably don't know these words he's talking now.
Your English was Sherlock Holmes when I first met you.
Now it's Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, because she's a fully trained English teacher, if you understand. People who follow the channel know that. If you're new, she's a fully qualified teacher in Russia to speak and teach English. But the problem is that whoever taught her English was not very good. That was a fact. Her English now is truly, truly exceptional. But it was a bit Sherlock Holmes when I first met her. Was that right?
Yes.
You were able to say, well, you were good at doing a weather forecast.
Let me go out, and then it's not right if I'm sitting in the car and the air condition is blowing to me. How I can do the truth weather forecast, Mr. Paul?
There we go. See, she's misunderstood now what I was saying to her. There we are. Her English is still not that perfect, but it's very good. Better than my Russian and my Georgian and my Greek and my Ukrainian and my... What else do you speak? She speaks a few languages anyway. She speaks 7. And believe it or not, English is her worst. And luckily for me, English is my best. And I do speak a bit of Welsh, Siarad Cymraeg, and that's about it. Right, there we go. Right, we're on the tree-lined avenue, and this is an avenue that brings back fond memories for lots of people. Annabelle's mentioned it, Maggie's mentioned it. Can you watch the roads?
It's not my fault. They are in the middle.
You're finding every single hole to drive in. You're driving in.
Not hole, it's this...
Manhole covers, yeah. Miss them.
How?
Well, you go round them.
Yeah.
Stick with us. Anyway, we're on the tree-lined avenue down to Paradise. Very shortly, we will arrive in the area known as Cato Paphos, or downtown Cato Paphos, and we will join Pasidonius Avenue, which to you and me is the Hotels Road. And all the hotels are sort of on that road, or well, most of the major ones anyway. Although the greatest hotel in the world, which is the Mayfair, is not. We'll take you there another day. That's one of our favourite hotels. And there's a few superstars singing there at the moment. I was wondering tomorrow, perhaps we should storm that hotel and see if we can find anyone. What do you think? The Mayfair?
Yes.
Yes, there we go. Not very communicative now because I've insulted her English.
My English is
Now,
a
can I just say something to me? You swerved then to hit that manhole cover, but actually drove into it.
Really?
Yeah, really. I tell you, she's been here too long. Right, here we go. This is the road that joins to Paphos Avenue, which is the Hotels Road. If we keep going straight, we'll... every hole on this road this girl can find, that's for sure. If we keep going straight, we will go straight into that building at the end, and that is the Olympic Lagoon Resort. Now, we quite like that hotel, but unfortunately, they don't like us, and they keep throwing us out. Anyway, don't worry, we'll be going back in, because we like a bit of, well, hustle and bustle and trouble, should we say. At the end of this road, we are going to filter right. Did you hear that?
To right.
To the right, yes. We're going to go to the harbour. That's where we're going. And at the harbour, we're going to dismount. And at the dismount, we're going to show you the wonderful sun as it's setting. Let's see if she takes the direction. Nope, not yet. Well, there we go. She's now turning right.
Yes, this is where they show us that we can.
Right.
And the people is coming, yeah? No.
Stick with us. We'll get there eventually. It's clear this side of the booth. Keep going.
Good.
So this is Paphos Avenue, and there are still some hotels to go. That's the triangle to the right-hand side of us.
It's open in there.
Sorry?
Something's going to open there.
Ah, yes, next to the Shamrock. Something is getting done up. Probably it's going to be a restaurant or a bar or something. Anyway, here we go. There's a nice big multi-storey apartment complex going up there, so you're going to get a great view of the Mediterranean Sea. A bit further on now is the municipality car park, which allows you to park up. In this car park, we advise you to pay the €1 fee. Otherwise, you're going to come back and find a €25 ticket on your car. And that is the Antasia, or however you say it, beach bar. Very nice. Antasia. And that now is the Amavi 5-star luxury hotel. A very nice hotel indeed. So far, they've let us go in there once. So if you're going to stay there, let us know and we'll storm it again. Coming up now on the left-hand side is the Alexander the Great Hotel. There's Stavros outside, and there's Alex riding it, although oh so sweet Caroline would like to be riding him too. There is that hotel, great hotel, and we know Miss Annabelle is coming to stay there in a couple of weeks. But sorry, by the time she's watched this video, she may even be there. Sylvia Booth.
How nice.
Yes.
That people coming back and back.
Yes, it's one of them hotels, yeah. Alexander the Great truly is a very, very popular hotel. I've never heard anyone say a bad word about it, and people tend to come back over and over. I remember meeting someone who was a manager there a few years ago, and they told me that in excess of 50% were repeat customers who came back over and over and over. So, and I don't think he was lying either, because the amount of people we've met that say they like it is unreal. Coming up on the left-hand side there now is the Annabelle Hotel, and that's the final hotel on the beach side. Although just over there behind the Royal, which is their cafeteria restaurant, is the Dionysus Hotel. Miss Flora, we haven't forgotten you. As you know from the messages, we're going to do that hotel for you next year, closer to the time when you are going to arrive. So there is the promenade area, as you can see, and it's been closed off because at this time of year it's very, very busy, and it makes it much, much safer, should we say. So we're going to go down the back streets and wiggle our way round to the harbour. So you've got various shops. You've got the Freedom Gallery over there, great gift shop. You've got a fur shop over here. You've got a coffee shop. You've got the Segway shop. You've got an empty shop. Then you've got a hair salon. Then you've got the pub cafe known as the Bottle Bank. And as we come round, you're going to come to the English Rose Pub. That's this one on the left now. There's a taxi office. There's a hair braider. There's a kiosk money exchange. There's a sandwich shop. And again, right in front of us now, you can see the blue Mediterranean Sea. Unfortunately, that players bar is closed down. This was a fish and chip shop next to it. That closed down a while ago. And this is the Papa Antonio coming up on our left, which is in downtown Paphos. which means across the road, Debbie's in there somewhere. Debbie Wainwright, she's in there somewhere. Watch this gun barrel, one of our subscribers, and she's in there somewhere. We did pop in there the other day for lunch, but obviously we did manage to bump into it. Let's keep going. So we are by the Basilica Holiday Resort, the Leptos Holiday Resort. There's various shops to our left. There's a Cabo shop, there's April, which is a clothes shop. Coming round here, you've got an electric trike rental place. You've got a leather shop. We've got a tourist that doesn't know where the hell it's going, so stay back from it because see the other booth. And then you've got various other shops along here, from gift shops to a nice upmarket luxury handbag shoe shop, a jewellery shop, a cafeteria, another gift shop, and then on the very corner here is the final shop on the parade. There's Captain Tito in command there, because that means that's the harbour, and that means that that is the very end of the downtown Cape of Paphos promenade, and this means that this is the start. There's the wood kiosk, which means that now this is what's known as the start of the harbour, and as you can see there's a big white boat, and that's called the Ocean Vision, and it looks pretty full, and it's about to depart in about 10 to 15 minutes. There's Mr. Yanis sitting there. He's having a look, he's having a wave at us. And there's a bunch of other gumbaroos all waiting around. There's the Paphos Sea Cruises. There's Sexy Roxanne and Mr. Tom. There's the King's Restaurant. Now we're going round the back. There's the sun in the sky. And this is the car park to the rear of the restaurant in the harbour. So if you've got a hire car or a car, which is your own or you've borrowed it, and the main car park is full, if you wiggle and waggle round the back of the harbour, you're going to find this massive piece of unmade ground, which is a car park. Let's get the end, Christina. Park up, and we can dismount, and you can give us a nice twirl, and we can admire your beauty. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
Where should I park?
Keep going to the end. I don't want to walk very far. I'm Cypriot. Park as close as possible to the end.
Welshman.
That's it. Park there. Park right there. Well, Welsh people don't like to walk either.
Really?
There we are. Stop there. That's it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Here we go. We're going for the dismount. Stick with us. Here we go. Oof. And as you can see, the glasses have not missed it up, which means that the humidity is quite low. Let's have a look at Gracevia LaBouffe. Here she comes. Are we having a twirl, Gracevia LaBouffe? Look at that. Absolutely spectacular. Stick with us. Let's go have a look over here, because the sea is blue, the sky is blue, I'm dressed head to toe in blue. All that's actually missing is
you.
So you get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos is waiting for you. And it's truly, truly beautiful tonight. We've got a small aeroplane in the sky. You can hear the twin rotor engines going. We've got a nice big boat over there, and we've got a blue Mediterranean Sea. A nice little bit of chops in us. You wait for this, you're going to die. It's an absolutely, truly spectacular view. Have a look at that. Right on cue.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much for watching us. We would like to tell you many thanks again for your time and support, and please don't forget to see another of our madnesses. Come, click subscribe. We love you. And
all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching. And of course, if you do like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of our madness. I'll leave you with that view again, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching.